Incidents and formation of Indian National Army (INA). The genesis of INA can be traced to the intellectual and organization impetus provided by Captain Mohan Singh, a British Army officer captured during Second World War. His conceptualization of an armed force dedicated to the Indian independence from British dominion was found as resonance amongst the prisoner and the war of prisoner war held by Japan force. Collaboration and the Imperial Japanese Army facilitated the initial establishment of INA in 1942. Ras Bihari Bose, a veteran revolutionary with prior experience in anti-colonial armed struggles dating back to First World War, also played a pivotal role in shaping the nascent INA. Both endeavors cumulative in the establishment of the Indian Independence League in Tokyo in 1942, advocating for the creation of an army for India's liberation. The military wing of the Indian Independence League was constituted as the INS in September 1942, adopting the appellation Azad for its insignia. With notwithstanding initial momentum, divergences and strategical objective between the Japanese military command and INA leadership, especially Ras Bihari Bose and Mohan Singh, led to their temporary removal from command. Ascendancies of Subhash Chandra Bose and re-inauguration of INA. Subhash Chandra Bose arrived in Singapore and subsequent assumption of leadership of the Indian Independence League on July 4, 1943 marked a transformative phase for the INA. Bose was designated the supreme commander of the reorganized Azad Hind Force. His charismatic oratory and unequivocal commitment to armed struggle galvanized both former British Indian Army personnel and the Indian diaspora in Southeast Asia. The iconic exhortation "तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा" (Give me blood and I will give you freedom) serve as a potent mobilization dictum, resonating deeply within the Indian populace and expatriate communities. The Azad Hind Force was characterized by its inclusive composition, composing not only male combatants but also dedicated women's regiment. The Jhansi Rani Regiment signify a progressive approach in the national liberation. The establishment of provision government for Free India, Azad Hind Sarkar in Singapore on October 1943, with Bose assuming the role of President, Prime Minister, and Supreme Commander, underscored the movement's aspiration for sovereign governance. The Azad Hind Sarkar garnered diplomatic recognition for several Axis power and their ally. Military engagement and strategic objective. The Azad Hind Force, in concert with the Imperial Japanese Army, launched a offensive against British forces in early 1944, achieving initial territories gain in regions such as Kohima and Palal. Strategic memorandum of understanding between Bose and Japanese government stipulated the transfer of liberated Indian territory to the authority of Azad Hind Sarkar. In pursuance of this understanding, the Japanese ceded control of the Andaman and Nicobar Island and the provision government, which were subsequently renamed Shahid Deep and Swaraj Deep respectively, symbolizing nascent Indian sovereignty. Despite initial success and the shifting geopolitical landscape of Second World War, particularly the reversal suffered by the Axis power, greatly impeded the INA military objective, legacy, and impact on the Indian independence movement. The military campaign of Azad Hind Fauj, although ultimately unsuccessful in achieving immediate liberation, exerted a profound influence on the Indian independence movement. The trial of INA at Red Fort in Delhi in November 1945 on charge of treason ignited widespread public outrage and galvanizing nationalist sentiments across India. The unprecedented popular support for the accused in a personal epitomized by mass protests and rally cry लाल किले को तोड़ दो आजाद हिंद फौज को छोड़ दो break down the effort release the Azad Hind force demonstrably pressured the British authority. The commutation of the death sentence of Colonel Sehgar and Colonel Dillo by the Viceroy Lord Wavell under the weight of public opinion signifying the tangible impact of INA action on British policy. Furthermore, the mutinies within the British Indian Army and Navy following the war were considered by some historians to be have significantly influenced by the example of Azad Hind Fauj, contributing to the acceleration of British decision to relinquish control over India. Subhash Chandra Bose, this is designate of Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation during the radio address in 1944, represent a notable historic juncture in the evolution of nationalist disclosure. Bose's final directive to his followers to support Gandhi in the event of their failure underscore the overarching unity of purpose within the diverse strand of Indian independence struggle. The Azad was unwavering refusal to formally surrender the allying force after the secession of holistic in Southeast Asia serve as a testament of their enduring commitment to the cause